me just readjust really quick. Ooh, I'm sorry. Oh my god. I'm not trying to make it jiggly. How's that? Okay, I think, I guess I can adjust this in post, but. All right, hello. My name is Autumn. I am a 28-year-old illustrator, and this is my first studio vlog. I have been wanting to do this for a while, and my partner and I have finally gotten to a point where it makes sense for me to start doing this, so I'm really excited and pretty nervous. I think it's gonna be fun though. I think it's gonna be a good time for me. Hopefully it'll be a good time for you. What I'm hoping for this space is that it's a space for me to be creative and have fun, just show the process of basically going from like not really making much art at all after art school to now having the time to do that and the energy for it. I don't know, making something. I have ideas and thoughts, but I don't have lots of concrete plans yet. There are things that I want to do more research about before I launch things, but for now, we're doing this. So I hope you enjoy coming along with me as I try to figure out how to do this. Basically, short, very short, succinct story. Graduated art school, worked a lot of jobs just trying to make money and start paying off loans that I had. No bandwidth for art. Tried it a couple times, didn't really work out. Figured that like once my partner finished grad school, we talked about like things would be a lot more stable for us, and so I could try this out. And so that's where we are. That is the very short, abbreviated version of that. Maybe I will talk about it more later, but haven't decided yet. Anyway, I don't want to get too much into the nitty-gritty since this is our first time hanging out together. So I'll just talk about today. Today is Monday, February 24th, I think. Let me check. Give me 2 seconds. Yes, so Monday, February 24th. Today, I have actually a bunch of things that I want to get done. I'm not sure how many of them will actually be accomplishable. I think it's a word. It's not sounding right to me right now, but we're just gonna go with it. But yeah, I don't know how many things I'm going to accomplish today, but the basic idea of what I'm thinking is I want to do a little planning for my week, which I usually do in Notion. I have a running to-do list where I'll just organize it by like month, week, day, and just tentatively write a couple things down, and then I'll update it at the end of the day just to remove things or slide things down in the week that didn't get done, and also include things that I got done that I wasn't initially planning to get done. Doing that makes my to-do list feel productive, if that makes sense. Like, even if I didn't finish everything I thought I was gonna get done, seeing the stuff that I did get done makes me feel like, okay, like I used the day. So yeah, I need to do a little bit of that this morning, and then I need to clean our humidifier, which is a really chill thing for me to do, but I need to remember to do it or it's not gonna get done. It's currently running on like empty, and then I just am waiting for it to dry out a little bit more before I start cleaning it. That's super easy, but I'm just putting it on my to-do list so that I don't forget. But other than that, what do I want to do? I was planning to go to IKEA this week sometime, maybe tomorrow, because if you could tell, it's empty in here. It's empty. But I do have a lot of decorations that I just haven't put up yet in this space. Mostly I want to get a big shelf because I have, if you can see here, some paperwork there that I didn't want to show you. Hold on. Okay, so as you can see, there is a little bitty bookshelf right there. And then I have, turning this way, another little shelf with all of my art supplies on it. And I don't have anywhere to put decorations. So I want to get a shelf where I can display like some of my figures and my Lego sets. I don't have a ton of figures. I have like a couple of Shmiski that we normally put in our living room, but I don't know if we're gonna keep putting them in our living room. They're sort of sitting in a bag right now, but other than that, I do have some like amiibo figures that I want to put up and just have it be more colorful. I'm thinking against this wall, because when I film from this angle, then you will see it. Yeah, like all the walls in here are super blank, all blank walls. I have a couple things like prints to put up, but definitely not enough to like fully decorate the room, but I think it'll be good to get things on the walls so that this doesn't look so boring. But to go to IKEA, I need to have a general idea of what I want to get at IKEA and like measurements for things. But I need to crack out the measuring tape and kind of take some measurements and like compare them. That I think is gonna take up probably more of the day than I think it will, because it always does. But that way when I go to IKEA tomorrow, if I go tomorrow or whatever day I go, it won't take as long. Because then all I'll have to do is like go see if I can see the items in person and like grab everything and come back. I used to do a lot of delivery, but I don't know how I feel about it because the last couple times that we've gotten delivery from IKEA have not been great. So I'm planning to just take our car and hopefully things will fit in the car. I think they say how big the boxes are on the website, so hopefully most of them will just fit in our car, and then it's a lot easier for me. But yeah, so I want to decorate the office. Eventually I'll get a rug too, because it's just plain white, like light colored wood floor, which is fine. But I think the floor is feeling very plain because the walls are feeling very plain. Anyway, planning things to do, planning for furniture in IKEA. Oh, clean the humidifier, work on some art. I have some character sheets for some original characters that I'm working on. I think a couple of them might be finished, or I may want to like clean them up and make them look nicer, 'cause, you know, it's always fun to post character sheets. I don't know, I feel like I could get pretty far because I have like a really long YouTube watch later list thing to work through. And so I feel like if I just watch a lot of videos and work on my character sheets, I can probably get a lot done. List, humidifier, character sheets, IKEA. Is there anything else? Probably cook dinner. I have a recipe I want to cook, and I think today is probably the best day for me to do it because I know the later in the week that it gets, I'm not gonna want to do it. Could have meal prepped it yesterday, and I totally didn't. We didn't meal prep it yesterday, but that's okay. That is like general gist of things that I want to get done today. So list, humidifier, character sheets, IKEA, exercise of some capacity, and making food. I know not all of those things are going to make it into the video, but hopefully the footage that I do include is entertaining and fun, and I just want to hang out. We're just hanging out together. Maybe eventually I'll talk more about like life things, but for now, because editing is hard, like I just want us to have fun and be relaxed as much as my energy levels will allow us to feel relaxed in these videos and just have a good time. That's all I really want. So I'm gonna get started. Again, my name is Autumn, and welcome to my studio. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention earlier, but another thing that I want to do this week is prepare to launch new social media accounts, mostly Instagram. So that may be something I work on today, maybe something I work on later this week. I don't know, but I just remembered that that was something that I was thinking about doing this week. Done looking at IKEA furniture in terms of putting them all on the list. I'm really excited to start like measuring things and like figuring out how much. I'm trying to think, how do I want to say this? My office is a really weird shape. Like it's, most rooms I feel like are square. This room is not square. This room has like jutting, like columns jutting out where I think there are like support beams, so there's like weird shapes like this, like that. Can you see that? And then Like there's another one on that side over there. And then this wall, there's like, the wall goes like diagonal and then it becomes like a regular room, but not quite. It's just a weird shape. So I need to figure out if things are gonna fit. I bought this bookshelf for my partner's work from home setup and thought it was gonna fit on one wall, realized that it didn't fit on that wall because the way that the wall is, like, I think the floor sort of slopes up like this toward the wall. And because of that, when I pushed up the bookshelf up to the wall, it wasn't like this, it was like that, like this, which is a hazard. So I need to check like how even the floors are where I want to put things. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, but it's gonna be a lot of work. So I think I'm gonna go eat lunch because I can tell I'm gonna get hangry in the middle of this if I don't. Yeah, eat lunch and then get to it. So I worked on the IKEA shopping and it definitely took about as long as I thought it was going to take. My phone actually died in the middle of me measuring things and making some decisions about what I was thinking about going to get. It's been maybe like an hour and a half since then. It's about 3. Actually, maybe it's been longer. It might have been longer. And so I had lunch, I cleaned our humidifier, it's drying now, and then I looked at the IKEA measurement stuff and it was just as tiring as I thought it was gonna be. Since it's 3, I think I'm gonna work on art a little bit. I might scrap my idea of working on the character sheets and just kind of doodle for now. I can feel my brain like, I don't know if I want to do that right now. But I do need to think about a design for my YouTube channel banner. So maybe that's a good idea for me to do right now. I'll look at it. If it's too complicated, then maybe I won't. I'll probably work on that for maybe like an hour or 2, depending. I want to work out too before I start cooking. And so probably look to be done, like done at 4:30, 5 o'clock, maybe earlier. I don't know. Maybe I'll plan to stop at 5, work out, and then start cooking at 6. I don't know, is that too late? It might be too late. I have a vegetable slicer now, so it's not gonna be too late. Okay, that's the plan. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, well, all right, I'm gonna get to it. A lot of steam. But I think this is good because it's 4:30, which means that I have time to go on a walk while it's still daytime, come back, prep all the stuff to make dinner, because it's mostly just like baking it, just takes a while. And then while I'm either waiting to throw it in the oven for whenever my partner says he's coming home, and while it's cooking, I can just do my home exercise, which is Ring Fit Adventure on the Switch. And it's great. I like it. I feel kind of lazy when I do it sometimes, but then also I'm so sore the day after / 2 days later that I think it really works. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some cardio, go walk in the nice weather, and then go do the rest of my day. So I probably won't see you tomorrow because I'm going to go to IKEA, but I will probably see you on Thursday because that's like my other designated filming day, because Wednesday and Friday my partner works from home and I don't want to accidentally record his meetings. Okay, but I will see you later. Wait, I forgot that I was going to show you what I was working on. So I was working on the YouTube banner like I was saying. So I have an icon for my new social media accounts, which is this, and it's so cute. I really like it. I got a haircut and I drew my hair after my haircut, and I think my bangs have already like grown out a little bit. Maybe I want to get like a little more wispy up here. Anyway, it's really cute. I like it. So this is my, to start with, icon for my new social media accounts. And then to match it on YouTube, I made this banner, which is super cute. I'm gonna add like extra text and things when I decide on like my YouTube name, my Instagram handle, that kind of stuff. But for now, this does the job and they match, which is great. Anyway, okay, now I'm gonna go. Bye! I just went to IKEA. I'm in the parking lot. I just finished. It was actually really fast. I think I finished in like 2.5 hours, which for IKEA is pretty darn good. I had a list of things that I wanted to look at and actually was able to like eliminate a lot of stuff off the list, which was good. But I wanted to try to finish before lunchtime because I didn't want to get sucked into eating at the cafeteria like I always do. When we first moved here, I was going to IKEA like sometimes like twice a week just to like try to figure out what was gonna fit in our apartment and what we would want. Because when we moved here, we didn't have like anything. So there was like no furniture. We sold everything. I'm gonna eat a protein bar. We're gonna sit here and eat this while I get my thoughts together. I'm so tired. I feel like even for a short IKEA run, it's always so draining, and I feel like I didn't even buy that much. The majority of what I bought today was like picture frames because we're not really allowed to tape stuff to the walls of our apartment. I don't want to like put putty on the walls or anything. So I was like, okay, well, I'll go and I'll buy. Oh my god, I cannot open this. Oh boy. Oh, I've made mistakes. Mistakes were made. Can I save it? I don't think I can save it. No. I mostly had frames to buy for like the office. And I bought white ones, and then I figured like I could decide if I wanted to paint them later. And then in the living room, I bought like a mix of, I wanted just silver, but they didn't have just silver, so I bought mostly silver and a couple of gold, and I actually think that that might be fun. But I'm exhausted. It's only like 12:30, I think. I bought a bookshelf because I have like a little bookshelf in my office, but I know that that's going to get filled up really fast. And also I have like stuff I want to display on shelves. And then I bought like a shelving system that's not for books, because I can put like my Lego sets up there and whatever, and like some other decor things. I ended up, normally I'll buy like fake plants when we go to IKEA. I didn't do it this time because I was like, I don't have the bandwidth to think about where these are going to go. I think I just need to put the furniture in the office and then go from there. I'm not gonna lie, Swedish meatballs sound pretty good right now, but I'm like, no, we used to go way too often, and we'd spend way too long here, and eat way too many meatballs, and it's not healthy. I mean, they're okay, but like, if you ever looked at like the nutritional values on the bags of like frozen like Swedish meatballs or plant balls, they are heavier than you think. It's a pretty creepy parking structure. I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna go home. Shelf. I built a shelf. And a stool. 2 of them. One of them is by the front door. But look at this. It's been about 2 hours, 2-ish hours or so since I got home. And my phone was dying, so I went to go charge it. And then in the meantime, I was building shelf. I have a bookshelf to build, but I'm not gonna do that yet because my hands are kind of tired. I don't know how I feel about this yet. I like the shape of it. It matches another shelf that I have that's like the same style but just shorter. But I think I'm so used to this being open. I don't want to like overcrowd the office. So I may need to make some adjustments of like where things live. For now, I think I'm gonna leave it and maybe I'll like move it around a little bit over the next couple of days just to see if I like it in different spots. Yep, I think I'm done. I'm really sweaty. I am a lot more sweaty than I thought I was gonna be after building this shelf. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do right now. I may film more, I may not film more. If I don't, I will see you on Thursday. I lied. I think I'm gonna clean and I think I'm gonna decorate a little bit. So I'm gonna try to get this set up so that you can see what I'm doing, maybe. Okay, I turned it on wide lens, so I'm gonna clean and tidy up because I think that's why it's feeling really crowded. There's a blanket on the couch here that is for the pull-out bed in the couch, and I just haven't figured out a place to put it. But now that I'm looking at this room, the furniture in it, I'm like, I need to figure out where to put it. So I'm gonna organize. Yep. Okay. Feel like it looks like the lamp's going like this and the wall now is going like that. So this is editing autumn. I realized the footage I had for Thursday wasn't great besides one clip I thought was super funny, which I will show after I'm done talking. But I just wanted to say thank you for watching, especially if you've made it this far. I know this video was really long for a first vlog. I honestly had more content and I had to cut a lot of it out because again, the Thursday footage was not great. This is a super new thing for me, and while it's scary, it's also been really fun to learn all these new skills. I think sometimes these vlogs will have lots of art, and sometimes they'll be more like this, but hopefully both are entertaining and relaxing to watch. I may not be the most aesthetic artist vlogger out there, and honestly, I don't really aspire to be. I'd rather this content just be the most me it can be, if that makes sense. Again,
thank you for watching, and I hope you decide to stick around or even just check in sometimes, maybe later. I'm sure the videos will get better as we go along, but hopefully this one's not that bad. Anyway, yeah, I'd really like to see this community grow and just have a good time together. So I will see you next time. Oh, and here's that clip that I was talking about earlier.
I'm only planning to do like the out. Sorry, let me just flip you off in the. It's. I. Oh my god, it's so funny. I promise this channel's supposed to be like rated G/PG. Oh man, I think what made it funnier is I was like, I realized what was happening is I was holding the cup and then I looked and saw myself in the footage and I was like, oh dear. Oh god. Anyway. Woo.